Perfection is a beautiful trap. It promises success but delivers stress, anxiety, and self-doubt. However, behind every success story is a journey of small and imperfect steps that worth celebrating. This struggle is more common than we think, especially in a world that constantly measures us against unrealistic standards. To begin with, if you have ever struggled with self-doubt after failing to meet such expectation, you are not alone. Good day everyone, my name is Mawaddah Binti Subari, and today I want to talk about something that affects all of us, which is the pressure to be perfect, and why shifting our focus to personal growth is the key to building confidence and real success. As a student who has faced self-doubt and the overwhelming need to get everything right, I have come to learn that true improvement doesn't come from perfection. Instead, it comes from patience, efforts, and growth. Through reading, reflection, and conversation with others, I have realized that this message needs to be heard. We should stop obsessing over perfection and start valuing personal growth because it leads to confidence and long-term success. In this speech, I will first talk about how unrealistic goals and repeated failures can crush our confidence. Then, I will explain how celebrating small victories helps us to appreciate progress over perfection. And finally, I will share why focusing on personal growth is the solution we truly need. Let us begin by understanding the problem. To understand why focusing on personal growth matters, we first need to look at the problem many of us face, which is setting unrealistic goals that often lead to disappointment and loss of confidence. Often, the overwhelming pressure to be perfect leads us to exhaustion, not excellence. In fact, studies have shown that self-critical perfectionism among physicians uniquely predicted higher levels of emotional exhaustion and depersonalization, which is the key component of burnout. This shows that perfectionism are more likely to experience burnout because they set the very high standards for themselves and feel a lot of pressure to meet them. And as a result, this pressure causes us to set goals that were too high, and each failure took away more of our self-confidence. According to Nina Keith, 2021 in the Journal of Experimental Psychology, failing to achieve high and specific goals has detrimental effects on a person's affect, self-esteem, and also motivation. In particular, 2 experiments found that participants who failed to meet these challenging goals experienced significant decreases in positive emotion, self-worth, and motivation compared to those who achieved their goals. Furthermore, an article by Franklin Murphy 2025 on psychology fanatic discusses how continuous failure to meet unrealistic goals can erode the self-esteem and also the self-worth. Consequently, individuals may begin to doubt their abilities and feel inadequate, which is leading to a decline in self-confidence. This article emphasizes the importance of setting realistic goals to maintain and build the self-esteem. Simply put, chasing perfection left us empty, but at the same time, value growth in every small success gave us purpose and also the direction. So, how can we shift our focus? By celebrating small victories led us to value progress over perfection. To illustrate, small victories foster a positive mindset, boost self-esteem, and cultivate resilience. Scientifically, minor achievement activate the brain's reward system, releasing the dopamine, which enhance the motivation and also the resilience. This tells us that progress, not perfection, is the true driver of confidence and success. Now that we have seen the power of small wins, let's review the main points before I leave you with a challenge. I really hope you will take these ideas with you and apply them to your own personal growth. Reflecting back, unrealistic expectation can drain our confidence, but by celebrating small wins, we shift our mindset to value the progress. And by doing so, we embrace the personal growth, which leads to lasting improvement. So, here is my challenge to you. If you feel like you are not good enough, stop and recognize how far you have come. Celebrate the small victories, reflect on your progress, and remind yourself that growth is more important than perfection. Because in the end, it is not about being flawless, rather, it is about becoming better. And that truly is what personal growth is all about. Thank you.